AnnaLee the lion in the race against time. AnnaLee was in the grasslands and, she was never in a hurry. Never been in a hurry in her entire life. If there was a contest for most likely to take her time, AnnaLee would show up late and still win. It was a sunny afternoon in the grasslands, and AnnaLee was sprawled in the grass, chewing lazily on a piece of mango. She was thinking about absolutely nothing when her friend Toby the turtle waddled up. "AnnaLee," Toby said, adjusting his tiny little reading glasses. "Did you finish your homework for Miss Hippo's class tomorrow?" AnnaLee gasped so loudly that a nearby antelope dropped his smoothie. "Homework?" she yelped. "Oh no, I completely forgot. I was going to start it after lunch yesterday, but then I got distracted by a cloud that looked like a donut, and it made me really want some, and so I was thinking Dunkin', and then Dunkin' made me think of coffee, and I was like, why do people like coffee?" Toby sighed. "That's the 5th time this week." Just then, Kevin the giraffe, AnnaLee's friend, jogged over. Long legs, covered in the shiniest track shoes and all the grasslands. Kevin was tall, fast, and, of course, nerdy in the best way. Glasses taped in the middle, backpack stuffed with notebooks, and books called stuff like Quantum Leaf Physics and the history of the longevity in neck animals. "AnnaLee," Kevin said, looking down from far above, you're going to run into trouble if you keep putting things off. Homework first, mango clouds later." "But Kevin, no," AnnaLee groaned. "I work best at the last minute possible." Kevin shook his head. "You mean you work loud at the last possible minute? And you panic loudly." Before AnnaLee could protest, here comes Frederick, the colobus monkey, swinging down from a tree, doing flips and jazz hands when he lands. See what I did there? "Hello, my fabulous friends," Frederick announced, sounding like Uncle Rooski. "AnnaLee, Kevin, Toby. Guess what? There's a big race tomorrow morning. First prize, a golden clock, a giant golden clock." "A clock?" AnnaLee tilted her head. "Why would anybody want a clock?" "So they can be on time for things," said Kevin. "AnnaLee, let's make a deal. Tonight, you'll finish your homework before dinner." This is Kevin talking. "Go to bed on time and get up early. Then you'll join the race. If you win the clock, you'll remember to be on time." AnnaLee laughed. "Sure, how hard can that be?" Turned out to be very hard. First, AnnaLee sat down to do her homework, but then she noticed that her pencil had teeth marks in it. Whose teeth? Mystery. That led to 15 minutes of pencil investigation. Then she sharpened the pencil, but the pencil made a noise that sounded exactly like a baby warthog. "If I were a young warthog." And she laughed and fell out of her chair. By the time she finished her homework, it was way past dinner. And bedtime? Well, let's just say AnnaLee saw 2 shooting stars, 3 lizards, before finally curling up. The sun rose. Birds sang. Kevin knocked on AnnaLee's door. "AnnaLee," he called. Inside, AnnaLee was still asleep, snoring loud enough to scare a zebra. "Wake up!" Kevin shouted. "The race starts in 5 minutes." AnnaLee bolted upright, threw on her running scarf, dashed to the starting line where Toby, Frederick, and Kevin were already waiting. The whistle blew, and AnnaLee was still tying her shoes. She ran fast, she ran hard, but no matter how fast she went, Kevin, with his track shoes, was already 3 laps ahead. Frederick, swinging from tree to tree, and Toby, slow, steady Toby, crossed the finish line before her. The winner of the golden clock? Kevin the giraffe, of course. After the race, AnnaLee flopped down in the grass. "Kevin," she panted, "I think I finally get it. Being on time isn't just nice, it's necessary. And going to bed on time, finishing homework early, it makes the whole day go smoother. Kevin smiled. Exactly. Time is like my track shoes. Helps you go far without stumbling. AnnaLee grinned. Okay, from now on, I'll try to be more like you. Frederick clapped dramatically. Hooray, AnnaLee, the punctual lion. Toby chuckled. Let's not get carried away. And you know what? AnnaLee didn't turn into the fastest lion. But she did start finishing her homework before dinner, getting enough sleep, and showing up, mostly on time. And whenever she forgot, Kevin would just point to his shiny golden clock.